let's remember Claudio Nocelli and Nos Confunden. Regardless, I'm talking about let's make sure not to be too impressed or submissive to any creatures outside the ice wall or anything. I get the telepathy because countless. I mean, as wind picks up countless testimonies about the Sasquatch, the benevolent Sasquatch, and even the bad ones. The bad ones. So even Sasquatch period, getting some call it mind speaks, and there's some say it's. Some have not made the derivation where it's like words or not, but the last one just heard make very clear it wasn't actual words. It's just like somehow the information is transferred, I guess, back to our black magic English. But like you understand, so the Sasquatch within our realm, out here in the woods, have the same ability, if not superior, to anything I've heard so far in my lifetime, as far as telepathy. And that's where the American Indian. I'm trying to bridge this gap. Yes, language is important, but the human doesn't speak with their tongue. Go back to Credu Matwa and the Sumerians, all this. We're given not only language and agriculture. That's why do you think? Why would they make a big deal about agriculture if that was normal? No, farming is not normal. Yeah, as I heard a lady say yesterday, there's like 30 or 300 something seeds under the ground, and they go at different times. Like they know what to do. Like the seed will activate them. That's more evidence the earth is conscious, the universe. But just remember that, and let's not get down the slippery slope of hey, you agreed. We're just going to have the experience, argument. You're having an experience here, and you got to go back and agree, and this is going to just go on forever. The Dolores Cannon nonsense. Who because you understand, we got to have some kind of division here. The one that gives herself away with face shift through what, and then super long uncomfortable pause. I know I've said it before. Super long uncomfortable pause because she's said too much. Those that just this just a class. Just come back many times you want to. Nothing's, sacred elements aren't conscious because that's the gap I'm trying to bridge. Nos Confunden and Nocelli, whatever. Claudio Nocelli. That's the bridge. That's the bridge I'm trying to. That's the gap I'm trying to bridge here. It's let's get some commonality. And with the readers, as I'm trying to say, we're all can we bridge the gap to one commonality, which is actually accurate? Our memories were erased by needle if we were born in a hospital, so contracts or agreement don't even matter. We can't access them, okay? We're driving blind, so it don't really matter because we can't access those contracts. That's very important, okay? Those conditions, so and I don't know if that kingdom of the dead, I don't know if that's good or bad. Why they agreed to wait, but absolute zero. Guys, this is the thing, American Indians, you're going to meet me over here. That's what I've been trying to say. I never meant to make you think I was anything else. If you ever said obviously this ain't home. The only thing you know is this ain't home. Why? It's you just wait. I mean, you didn't know you don't know to tell every human you meet. I'm kind of alien, right? Because alien is, now we know now, it ain't that big of a deal in that sense. As far as genetically, and further verification of what I said, what does genetic form have to do with your decisions? Because the Sasquatch are all over the place. Just like humans and any other creature. Sasquatch are just horrible. And then some are the most malevolent, much superior to humans, or the average human, okay? So telepathy is natural for all. That's the problem. And that's why, yes, American Indians, language is important, but we're going to bypass all that. And to go to the woman, she gets I get my enemy genocide account closed down. Yeah, you want to get your account closed down? Start letting them know about the targeted individuals and the technology used to slowly kill them. Start letting people, doing that. Start reposting and reminding, the public about targeted individuals and how the actually so-called non-water technology is slowly killing us. Okay, then finally they'll shut down your channel. So as I just say, just one what is the divine? Okay, that's why I have to bypass some of these things. Okay, American Indians, we have no creator. Okay, I mean that's not a term. We have no term for animal. Okay, there's no distinction. There's best for things is compilers. There's compilers of what was here. Okay, Yahweh and them didn't create the water. None of these male religions created the water, so you didn't create nothing. That's where the concept of demiurge came from. They think they created something. No, none of these male deities did anything. They're saying this is so hard because there goes the time. Because top don't let you record a 10-minute video for nothing. You have nothing on your phone, just gigabytes of information. Yet they won't. But they got to chop the audio. They won't let the audio reverberate. They want that perturbation ether. They They won't interfere with that perturbation either, but they just devote some ungodly amount to video, I guess. So pretendians can get on here and like, hey, we're in Winfields, but look how hot I am, and bring me home a moose. I'm thinking, how did that video follow my Enemy of Genocide shut down, and that video follows me to my other top channel? Okay, no, that's not what the Divine Feminine is reminding you of. We're about to stop eating the flesh. Divine Feminine isn't reminding you, no, I got my right to eat large red meat. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna, the American Indians, y'all can meet me over here. That's what I'm not going to let y'all behind or nothing, but like, you got to understand, your teachers weren't allowed to teach if they didn't include that spinning globe nonsense. That's what you're having a problem with. The same way you do the tribal councils. How the tribal councils are taking over? And like, oh, we just gave your money to your designated tribal council, and he did whatever he wanted to it. It's not our fault. So take that same perspective to our teachers. If they won't stop talking that spinning globe nonsense and this thing, and the ones that know we're not spinning, and the ones that know for certain, they were too obsessed with pyramid building, like the colonizer, like the custodian Anunnaki reptilian colonizers, and human sacrifice. That's the problem with them. So the ones that know we're not spinning are so nefarious, and that's the thing. And like now we got you mean on the Trails of Tears you took African slaves? Did you get the problem I'm having with American Indians? You took not only did you have African slaves, you took them with you on your Trail of Tears. Oh, Choctaw, like I don't really care what you did for the Irish, now, and you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't consider myself Irish. That's the thing. We're not worried about our genetic form. We're not human or whatever y'all think we're supposed to be. Okay? Y'all got to get over this. American Indians, you're going to meet, if y'all want to meet me over here at the truth. Okay? There's no possibility we're spinning whatsoever. As I sit here, does it look like I'm spinning? No, it doesn't. Okay. Hey, Sky, how you doing? Okay. Right, so here it goes. You got to be nervous about this. But so can we meet somewhere? Confunden and Claudio Nocelli, can we meet somewhere? Because this is where we need to meet. The American Indians claim the water, land, air, and fire. And fire, is that the ether? I don't know how the fire can be conscious in an unignited state, but whatever. So the water, land, air, and fire are conscious. And they're just waiting. They're watching and waiting. Can we incorporate that into reality? Meaning, like, the hell with all these psyops about like, oh, this is just experience and everything's going to go on forever. No, that's not what the American Indians say. The American Indians say that the elements are sacred and they're watching, and they've had it, and they're not going to tolerate much more. That's what we're waiting on. Okay, so can we get the psyop to a level playing field? Because that's what the thing is. Yes, it appears we all came from Asgard. That makes sense. So American Indians, can we meet at the truth? Can we meet at the truth and stop sacrificing our children to lies? Because I don't care. Y'all, the subject matters. What are you doing trying to entertain, period? We're almost erased. And you're on social media trying to entertain? No, don't. There's no symbols of sense. Yes. Okay. So the human, every other creature speaks telepathically but us. Does that make sense? The human doesn't speak with the tongue either. Neither eats the flesh because our intestines are still too long. Winter is the only reason why any creature has ever eaten the flesh. Okay? Winter's not natural. So can we, the absolute zero, once you get like where they call outer space, you at the absolute zero line where our souls, some have agreed to wait for us. Is that why we can't speak to our ancestors? Is that why? Is that why I can't get it? Because this is what you're going to understand. I have come up to nothing right. The only thing I can take the children is, I guess you just walk out to the woods and hope to run into a benevolent Sasquatch, and he can show you a portal to get the hell out of here. Because our ancestors are in a coma and can't do anything.